this manganese blue, and we're coming in and bringing that into, and we're letting it blend down so that we not only get some color change and we're creating a unique color, but also value change. It's a little darker. As I'm painting it down, I'm kind of feathering it out just a little bit, just barely touching the page and letting that blend down the page with rectangular shapes. And we'll ask the viewer to interpret those as buildings. Also, I want to come in, as I like to do, and just with all of these earthy greens, come in and just touch in a little bit of contrast there. And I want to vary them a little bit, so I'm sticking orange into that one so it's not quite the same. Okay. All right. Just don't want so many lights in there. We're just asking the viewer to interpret this. And now I'm cleaning my brush out, really getting the water out and coming in and just bringing that across and letting that, just with water, letting that blend down the edge. A lot of water. Don't want to mess with that in there. And I want to go a little bit darker in the water. And I'm going to come in and I'm just going to come in with on dry paper here. So it's going to create pretty strong, hard edges. And then we'll look at it and just decide if that's what we want, and we'll let it blend away. And this is also not blending enough. So I'm coming in with a little water and just tapering through that until I see it moving on the page. And I think that's going to be all right. Maybe just a bit darker, just a bit stronger. Well, I don't know that. But Don, you said if it looks right when it's wet, it's wrong. Well, it looks right. Okay. There you go. Okay, just some hints of trees, and then they're going to be out of focus in the background. You'll see. And then I'm just letting that blend together in here. And I just wanted to have some background hints of foliage in there. And I don't know if that makes any sense to you at all, but hopefully it will shortly. And then I'm going to stop and dry it off. And I want all of these trees, they're real flat right now, right? And I want them to start creating granular washes. And so I'm painting into it while it's wet. It'll start blending away. And I want to try to push that so that it begins to look three-dimensional there. Trying to alter the color. I painted in with a good bit of Joe's blue, and then I'll into that I'll put burnt sienna, so it'll be a different green. I'm going to tie this together. Now I'm making more of a violet here. I want some variety in these paints. This is really, it's darker than middle value, I suppose, but not as dark as you I might think at this phase, it's gonna blend, altering the color, putting magenta into there, just creating some blended tree shapes and the way the foliage grows. I'm just looking at the negative space of the lights in there. I don't want it to be too busy, but I want, obviously to tell what it is and have that impression. And I'm pretty well satisfied with it. I'm going to look at it. Believe it or not, we're going to put some darker things in here and in a minute. Now this is too light here. I wanted a second landmass coming down in front. So I'm knocking all of that down and letting that be nice and dark. No. Oh, I kind of. I'm looking at these two lights now. Do we want to keep them? Just some hints of negative space. Just some hints of detail. Kind of sneaking up on the finish a little. Switch back over to my flat brush. Somebody had asked about brushes. I use these American Journey, Cheap Joe's, these flats especially, like them a lot. And then I also, I also use the Robert Simmons synthetic sable, but they've gone out of business. And so you're not able to get those brushes anymore. But I do like the American Journey, these synthetic. That's supposed to go this way, not. That feeling is only watercolor gives you that. Look at the glow in the water. Only watercolor gives you those wonderful blendings. And it gives you also the feeling of distance because there's some, not just color, but some value change here. And not just color, but some value change here. So it has, it gives the impression of the third dimension. How many little alterations did we make to get to here? But we have to change. Obviously, it's darker next to the lighter, lighter next to the darker. I cut off the top of the hat, and I tried to lift out a light there. It didn't work, so I went with a dark, and that did work. And that's what I mean. You have to just, it's not going to do everything just right. And so you have to try things and we scrape it out and do we like it or do we not? You have to watch the page and make those decisions with the brush in your hand.